Today I'm showing you how to make an easy, healthy breakfast casserole. This is a broccoli and cheese egg bake that's made with eggs, egg whites, seasoned broccoli, and shredded cheese. Not only is this a delicious and nutritious recipe that's packed with protein, fiber, and plenty of vegetables, but it is also very flexible and perfect for meal prep.
That is delightful.
So I'm going to start by preheating the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I'm going to prepare my pan. I have a 10 by 14 inch pan here. You can use a ceramic pan like I have, or you could also do this in a glass pan. And then I'm just going to do a light coating of cooking spray just to make sure that nothing sticks to the pan. Alternatively, you could rub a little bit of butter or a little bit of coconut oil on your pan. Whatever you have will work. We just want to make sure that our eggs don't stick. Then I'm going to prepare my broccoli. So I need 5 cups of broccoli florets for this recipe. I bought the broccoli crowns, so all I need to do is trim off this little edge, and then I turn the broccoli upside down and cut it into florets. I find it easier to start at the stem and then cut that way because it just makes for less mess. Now each floret I usually cut into a half or a quarter because I don't want the pieces to be gigantic. So I like them a little bit on the smaller side for this recipe. If you are working with a full head of broccoli, make sure that you save the stems because you can make a really simple, delicious, nutritious broccoli stem soup. I will link to it down in the description box below, which becomes like a bonus recipe, right? Because most people would throw those stems in the garbage, but you could actually get a whole brand new meal out of them. So once my broccoli is all prepped, I'm going to steam and season the broccoli. This adds a lot of depth and flavor to the casserole. So I have a pot on the stove. I have a few inches of water on the bottom. Once that comes up to a strong simmer or a nice rolling boil, I'm going to place the steamer basket right on top, toss the broccoli in, pop on a lid. I just let this cook for 2 minutes. The goal here is to get the raw edge off, and a nice little al dente tender broccoli is what we're looking for. You can see the color is super vibrant, but you don't want to overcook it because you want the broccoli to maintain its integrity and not get super mushy. From here, you want to season your broccoli. It's really important when you're making simple, healthy meals that you take opportunities like this to add some flavor and seasoning into the dish because it can make or break your desire to eat beautiful, healthy food, right? If we want healthy eating to be sustainable, it has to be delicious. So what I like to do is sprinkle in a tablespoon of curry powder, which is warm and has lots of flavor, along with a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then some salt and some black pepper. And then I'm going to just gently use my hands to toss this all together. You don't need to add any oil or any extra anything. It will stick right to the broccoli just like this. Then I'll set that aside, and in a nice big bowl, we're going to create the egg mixture. Personally, I like to do a combination of eggs and egg whites. So I start with 12 whole eggs, and then I'm going to add in 12 egg whites, which is equivalent to 1.5 cups of egg whites. Whenever I'm working with egg whites, I always buy them pre-separated in the grocery store in this little container, just like this, because I use egg whites for a lot of different recipes throughout the week. I use them to make egg scrambles. I'll put them in my pancakes. I add them to my oatmeal. It's a really easy way to get a high quality source of protein into your diet. And since I don't have anything to do with the excess yolks, I like to buy them pre-separated. Now, if you don't want to use egg whites, you could just skip them and use all whole eggs, in which case you would want to use 18 eggs instead of 12 eggs. But again, I love using the egg whites because it creates a higher protein, lower fat end result that is still absolutely delicious. Then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of 2% milk to the egg mixture. You can of course use any type of milk you have on hand or prefer. And then I'll season this with a little bit more salt and some black pepper. Whisk that all together. Get it really well combined, and then I'll set that aside, and we are going to chat cheese for a minute. Now this recipe calls for 1.5 cups of cheese. I'm using a combination of shredded cheddar cheese and shredded mozzarella cheese. Personally, I love buying the cheese in a block form and shredding it myself because I find it always has better flavor and better texture this way. But sometimes I buy it pre-shredded in the bag as well. Today I'm using the cheddar on the block and the mozzarella pre-shredded. So again, you always just want to use what's available or what you have on hand. They will both work. Now to assemble our healthy breakfast casserole / broccoli and cheese egg bake, I'm going to start by layering that seasoned broccoli on the bottom of my prepared baking dish. Then I'm going to sprinkle the cheese right over the top. I'll start with the mozzarella, and then we'll do another layer of that shredded cheddar cheese. And then I'm gonna take that egg mixture, if it's settled at all, give it one last whisk, and then pour it right over the broccoli and the cheese. Arrange everything in the pan so it looks nice and even. And this is gonna go right into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. You're just looking for the eggs to set up. It'll have a nice, lightly golden brown color over the top. And you will see that when you press on the eggs, it has a little bit of bounce. That's how you know it's done. Once the casserole is cool enough to handle, you can cut it into 6 to 8 pieces, depending on how big you like your pieces. And of course, you can enjoy it immediately. Or if you're making this for meal prep, you would just transfer the pieces into an airtight container, and then this will happily last in your fridge for up to 5 days or in the freezer for a couple of months. That is delightful. The seasoned broccoli combined with the eggs and the cheese, it is like the perfect bite and so easy to make. I cannot wait for you all to give this a try, and when you do, make sure that you let me know. Either come down to the comment section below and share, or head on over to Instagram, snap a picture, and show me what you are creating in your very own clean and delicious kitchens. Now, if you enjoy easy, healthy recipes just like this, make sure you take a moment to subscribe to our weekly newsletter. I have a link for you down in the description box. This way, you do not have to wait and check in every time to see if we posted new recipes, because I will send them directly to you. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies, and I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers. Hello, my friends, it's Danny. Boop. Okay. Hello, my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm showing you how to make a easy healthy. Okay. Maybe don't say hello, my friends. I'm gonna try not doing that. Ready? Okay. Today I'm showing you how to make